Hi, this is Amy. I just wanted to stop in and share a little something that I've been talking about in the salon. And it's been important to me as well because I'm going through it. And I like to be in service. My soul, I think, really likes to be in service. So anything I can share that might be useful, I love to do. And I've also struggled with sharing things because, I don't know, it's just weird to be making a video. It's like, who am I? What do I have to share? Except that we're all in this together. And if I found my way out of a pickle, I want to help you find your way out of a pickle. If you want to be out of the pickle or the jam that you're in. Are people in pickles? I might have gotten that phrase wrong, but you know what I mean. So lately I have been writing a book and a manuscript. I think it's technically not a book until it's published. But in my manuscript, I share tricks and tools for kind of like creating this path to self-love and or just feeling better about whatever you're experiencing. Because in this world that we're in right now, it's quite the show. So the way I see things is like, I'm a universe and you're a universe, and everyone else is their own universe. They are an energy universe, a molecular universe. They got the physical universe going on inside. Like, we all have all of these things that are going on inside. And my job is to manage the things in my universe. Your job is to manage the things in your universe. And the things that I think that my heart wants to do, the things that I'm passionate about, that is my guidance system. So I've had to clear a lot of blocks out of my system in order to be able to feel the guidance system at its fullest. And the beauty of this system that I feel like is just really a great system is that I can see something you're doing and incorporate it into my system. I don't come and take something that's yours and make it mine. I use my own unique perspective on what you're doing or what you shared and make it integrate into my universe, because my universe is a whole lot of different things going on. And that's also very interesting when you think about everybody you meet has a whole different universe going on. Sometimes our universes overlap. Sometimes we grow up sharing a universe, and that's totally cool, but like, there's still always some level of difference in each universe. And it's really fun to be witness to other people's universe, because like, wow, cool. So again, like watching a television show or a superhero movie, or who knows what, mystery, drama, suspense, like everybody got a different show going on in their universe. So anyway, currently in my universe, I am dealing with menopause. And I don't like when things get just written up. Oh, it's just menopause. It's just menopause. It's so much more than menopause. Menopause has a function. It's important. And I am aligned in a particular way where I'm not trying to change so much the experience of menopause that I'm having, of the aging experience even. It's fine if you want to. That's totally fine. Even in my astrology, I think I have a non-seeking of allopathic measures that is my literal astrological alignment, which is really cool. And that's not what everyone else has. Everyone has their own alignment in the way they do that. But for some reason, my soul wanted to experience things without drastic or extreme medical measures. So I'm a little bit more holistic in my approach. So I'm not really doing a lot of invasive things to slow down the aging process. I am, of course, doing facials when I can, some microneedling, slight things like that. Not really working out these days right now because I'm just tired. Probably the menopause, probably my diet a little bit, but also I've been hitting it hard for 25, 30 years. And I think it's okay to say, and I've had to learn that, by the way, it's okay to stop. To literally take a year of maybe just watching television. I don't know. Maybe, not going to the gym, not counting calories or doing any of those things. So I am just letting my body go through this transition in its best way possible. or it's more, I would say, organic way possible. I don't know if it's the best, but it's without intervention, let's say that. But it's been a little bit tricky because, you know, it's a change, it's a transformation, and I don't think we just get excited about every transformation, but we can learn to live in harmony with the transformation. And I caught myself the other day looking in the mirror, and from the side, and it looks different, you know, not bad, but different. I need a new wardrobe, and that's not bad, it's just different. And but I did look at the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, and I went, damn, I look good. That is way different than I've been doing it, because a lot of times I'm looking in the mirror, it's like, oh my God, what are these? What is this? What is this belly? But like these boobs, they're great. Oh my God. If you know me and you've been around me, I say it all the time, but like God knew better than to give me boobs, or I knew better than to give myself boobs, because I would misuse them. You would see them all the time. Boobs are great. Boobs are great. I think everybody agrees. But I also, you know, didn't do anything about that. I have my regular boobs, but menopause gave me better boobs, bigger boobs. The other ones were great too. But I love this conversation. But there's a vibe, there's a difference between, yes, I'm experiencing this, and like, I'm experiencing this. It can feel, I feel like a victim sometimes to the situation, to the setup, to like, I didn't do anything different in my body. Inside my universe, things are changing. And so it's making my external universe change and shift. And I'm learning to love all these things about the experience of getting older. Not every day, not all the time, but I am. And I'm building a bridge between the two. I am chopping down metaphorical trees to that self-loving place of complete and unconditional acceptance and love. I mean, I love myself. I'm learning to love myself even in the not loving it. Like the fact that I'm struggling to love myself in these moments of judgment and sometimes disgust. I don't know. But it's part of it. It is so part of it. It's the dark and the light that makes such a beautiful picture. And again, somehow it's super healing to like, let me show you all these things about me that are happening. And then if you don't care about them, and then you care about me or love me or send love to me anyway, and then I learn to love myself, it's like doubling down on the love. And not that I need that from you guys. I love you guys all and whoever's watching. And it's wonderful, I think, that we get these compliments, but I think it doesn't always do the trick. Sometimes it can be like a black hole. You can compliment somebody all day long, and unless they're have an open channel of self-love, it's like it just bounces off, or goes into a black hole. I don't know, one of the two. Maybe many other ways of deflecting compliments and or things like that. But it's just the struggle, and that struggle is part of the journey, you know, like going from unconsciousness to consciousness is part of the fun. And it's really refreshing to just accept what's going on sometimes in your own universe and not try to force it to change. I think there's this way of commanding a reality that you want instead of demanding it. All the things I've tried to force didn't always go great. Sometimes I even wonder about manifesting. Like, I mean, we can manifest anything we want, but should we? But like, I got a lot of stuff. I think I maybe manifested a lot. And now I get to manifest a simpler space, I suppose. But a lot of the things I forced, honestly, the forcing put me in a bankruptcy. Like, I was trying to create and pay for the life I wanted to have with credit instead of like attracting it through the wealth that I had in the bank. So, lesson learned there. But it's about using all of these experiences for me in bringing consciousness to my moment, to bringing more self-love into the moment, and for understanding how things work. I don't like to be told what to do. I want to understand why I'm doing things. I want to understand even why you're doing things. It's that deep curiosity that drives me. It's really difficult for me to judge other people's actions and experiences, which is not great in a political climate. And also sometimes not great for me in a one-on-one, because I can love someone so much that I disregard their actions, and that has left me in a particularly rough spot many times, because I forget. It's like somehow I forget how their universe works, how they work in their universe when they respond to me, and I just see the love that's in their soul. So, tricks. I always want to say more. I feel like every time I do a video, I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have said more and said this and said that. So I'm going to sit here for a second and just see if there's anything else that's important. But if you're struggling, male or female, with your body, for one, or anything, any stinking thing in the world that you might be struggling with, take a note. Like, I am perfectly fine inside my body until I look in a mirror. I'm perfectly fine inside my body until I do a video. I'm perfectly fine with my body and my world until I start comparing it to other people, or even, like, honestly, even watching the news, even watching Instagram or Facebook or anything. It can take me out of that self-loving moment or that peaceful moment. So I guess if I'm going to challenge you with something, it's just take note of when you're feeling great, when you feel aligned in your being, and you feel harmonious with your day. A lot of times that's in nature for me, or listening to music when I'm in the car driving. Oh my God, I'm such a badass in the car driving. Take note of that feeling when you're feeling just up and great and balanced and happy, and then notice the second you move out of it. And it's with anything. And then you can start to build a bridge to paradise, your emotional paradise and your self-loving paradise. And you can go eventually back and forth down that path, and maybe eventually the two meet and you can stay there and maybe just, exist in that place for as long as possible. Might take 10, 20 years, who knows, 100,000 years for us to develop this level of consciousness, but we got to start somewhere. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this is helpful. It's been helpful for me to notice the shift. It's been helpful for me to recognize the difference between, damn, this looks good, from, I'm hideous. So even though neither of them are true, and they're both true. So I'm an Enneagram 9, and you're welcome, because I have the hardest time making decisions. If you're an Enneagram 9, I'm sure you'll understand this ability or disability. And if you have an Enneagram 9 in your life, then take note. Anyway, thanks for watching. Love you. You can catch me on Spiralhigher.online if you'd like some help working through things. Again, my soul loves to be in service, and I've got that book coming out hopefully soon, Magical AF. Let me show you how. Bye.